So a perfect evening here in Finn Park for a game, and pitch is looking very well. Credit to the ground staff here. Shane Bradley, what can we expect tonight? Waterford a great result last week. Finn Harps not going so good recently, so what do you expect?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game for Finn Harps. Good enough crowd here as well, and the pitch looks in great shape. You know, Harps done all right in the second half of that game there last week, and they should have really got a draw out of it. I think Bray broke very well and I got a goal on the breakaway, you know, so it could have ended up 1-1 last week, you know. But as I say, Waterford over the last 3 games, you know, the two defeats, you know, to Galway and Wexford. But they had a great one last week there against Cove, a good side. The big Cove 5-0. So it's going to be a tough game for Finn Harps, but let's see how we go.
So we're all set to go here at Finn Park as Waterford kick off and attack the town end. And they're all white strip tonight against Finn Harps in their all blue strip. So early chance up the wing here for Ryan Burke. He's sent a diagonal ball and that's going to run out of play. And it's an early goal kick for Harps goalkeeper Tim Heimer. So a good start there by Waterford.
Yeah, the left back there, Ryan Burke got a great first touch into space there, and he drove forward, and that'll be a theme of the game. I would say that he looks a very attacking player just at the first couple of minutes or first couple of seconds here.
So Tim Heimer is going to look long here as all the players congest over to this stand side here. It's well one in the air. Flicked on by number 19, Ronan Coughlin. They've looked for Odoa, who's in. He's got an early chance, but it's well defended. And Harps on the break. Flood goes inside the queue. He's just been dispossessed. And the ball is at the feet of Shane Griffin. He's on it again. Waterford look for the forward running from Ronan Coughlin again. Shane McMonagall goes in with a tackle. He's done well. McMonagall. So Sean Donald out in the left tonight, Shane on the wing, and Harris on the other wing. What do you think of that option tonight? Floody up front.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan Flood up front. Sean's done well over the last couple of weeks, so he deserves a start. He started last week as well, and he played about 70 minutes or so. So I think he hit the post last week. So good, exciting player. Maybe a run in the team, you know, will do him no harm. Ryan Flood going up front here today. There's a couple of injuries. Shawnee Bradley's injured. Daniel Okuti's injured as well. So just to try something different, maybe, you know. Ryan Flood maybe can occupy the 2 centre halves, but we'll see how it goes.
So headed clear by Waterford. Michael Harris sends the ball inside, but that'll be picked up easily by number 24, Killian Cantwell. A good sweeping pass by Griffin, looking for his winger again. It's a good ball by Ottawa. It's a dangerous ball across the box. And they retain possession. Oh, he's turned inside too easy. There's a shot on, but he's more time than he thought there. Connor Parsons, he just rushed the shot a wee bit when there was maybe more time to take aim, Shane.
Yeah, and Adoyo has caused him a bit of problem there down the right hand side. That's really 3 kind of balls over to the right hand side, and he looks very direct and he's very technically good on the ball. He got a great cross into the box there. It just needed somebody to go and attack it. And then Connor Parsons, he cut on and he had a shot to the far post and he just hit it straight rather than curling it, you know. But it looks like they're trying to get it out there, out to the right hand side.
Yeah, no doubt Waterford have their homework done for tonight's game. Against a strong tackle by Mashigo, but Parson gets on with it. Sorry, Shane Griffin gets on with it quickly. So O'Keefe, the right back, is in a tight challenge with Ryan Flood there. Looked pretty 50-50, but the ref's given it.
Yeah, I think it was just a fair contest for the ball, but the referee seen it different there, so free kick to Waterford.
So he's expected the start of any game, we would have helter-skelter here at the moment. Waterford definitely getting on the ball a bit more, getting well settled here. And Baba with a little trip just from behind. It's a good switch out to left back. Burke, who takes it first time. He looks for his captain, Phillips. Goes back to the keeper, Martin. So both teams operating with 4 at the back tonight. So a bit of space here for Phillips to drive into. Looks for his left back, Burke. So a bit of patience in the build up here from Waterford. McCann with the clearance. He'll contest again. He's won the header as well. Oh, and Baba in with a strong challenge, but he's come out worse himself. There was left back Burke there involved in that challenge. So we'll be looking for a bit of attention here from the Harps physio, Nicola Harries. So this will be a testimony for Tim Heimer. Shane, no doubt they'll put him under a bit of pressure. A ball into the box here. Looking for a few of their big men.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what to do. Is it going to be an in-swinger or an out-swinger? Preferably it'll be an out-swinger, but if you want to just test the keeper, you put it in an in-swinger and then everybody run onto it. Interesting to see which way they'll go about it here.
So it looks like it's going to be number 7, Shane Griffin. He's certainly given the signal in a way. So something off the training ground from Waterford. Of course, Harps down a player with Baba just off the sideline for a minute. So all hands to pump here as Harps defend this early free kick as we enter into the 8th minute. It's an in-swinging ball from number 8, Bagley that time, but it was easily taken by Tim Heimer, who will give it to his centre half, young Dahi McCallion. Harris gets a knock on, but is defended by Waterford. Parsons on the ball. He's won the throw in, which Burke will take. So ball's out with the right back O'Keefe, who looks forward and decides to come back to his centre half, Cantwell, who steps in well to the midfield, looking for his centre forward, but it's going the whole way. Kevin Porter puts a bit of distance in that clearance, gets Harps up the pitch. Sean Dallin with the header forward for Floody, but it's out on the far side. Odoe, who goes back to O'Keefe. Oh, he's done well. They got out of trouble there. As he makes way up the right side. Shane, Waterford very patient in the build-up so far. They're just very comfortable on the ball. Their manager Keith Long is a well-drilled. No doubt their assistant too, Alan Reynolds, have put a lot of work into them since they both arrived at the club.
Yeah, 2 fantastic coaches or managers, the both of them. Great experience there as well. Both managed and coached at the top level of the Premier Division. Waterford, you can see the way they're playing. They're trying to play out from the back and that. Harps need to be very disciplined. Maybe there's a bit too much gaps between the lines there, you know, so maybe to sit on a wee bit and then hit on the break with Sean O'Donnell on one side and Michael Harris on the other, and you have Ryan Flood up front as well, so maybe sit back and contain for 10 or 15 minutes and hitting the break and see how if they get success out of that.
Yeah, maybe just frustrate this Waterford team, who are very good in possession, in fairness to them. Interception there by Keith Cowan, and they've worked the ball up the far side now, so again Phillips been patient, playing out from the back. He looks for his centre half partner. Cantwell will move forward. So both teams just sussing each other out early on here at Fun Park. No major chances yet. It's been a lot of possession for Waterford so far. It's a ball into the channel. That's well contested. Parsons is on the ball. It's a good tackle by Kevin Porter. And has he won the throw for his team? No, it's gone the other way. Odoa, who's come off the right wing into the centre of the pitch this time. Michael Harris lost possession there. This is Odoa. It goes inside to Bagley. And it's right back O'Keefe, who's high up the pitch. Again, they circulate the ball. There's a chance here to break, and it's well, Shane, that looked very close to being over the line. I don't think the linesman was quite up on with the line either, so he probably couldn't give it, but it looked very close to being in there, didn't it?
I think it did really bounce on the line. Lucky that linesman's not rushing over there, or would have been a goal there.
Certainly taking his time anyway getting there.
Do you know, just looking at the game here, the front three of Waterford plus their front midfielder, so their front four really, they interchange. You know, they keep the centre forward up there, but the three behind them really interchange, so they could end up on left side or right side or playing kind of just behind the front man. So really difficult to mark. You can see Noah Baba, he ends up at left back or right back because he's staying on McAmeny there. So it's really difficult for, but it's all about communication and talking early by the back four and Fun Harps sitting midfielders.
Decent run here by Parsons into the middle of the field. That's a good tackle by Sean O'Donnell. Ball's with Seamus Keogh. He's giving it away though. And it's McManamy, that man you just talked about, who's the centre forward, but he's out deep in the midfield. There's a big chance here, and but the referee's given a handball, but I think he was offside anyway. So getting through the lines there, Shane, fairly easy at the moment. Harps need to watch the runners from midfield there, interchanging the positions a lot too, and credit to the away team. And there's a bit of trouble here for Keith Cowan here.
Yeah, it's really difficult, as he just says there, and it showed. They're really getting running at the two centre halves of the back four as well, because you know the sitting midfielders, kind of the protection's gone from the back four if you have the rotation and the movement of the front three. So it's really hard, but it's all about communication and moving people around and that. And then Keith Cowan here, I see, is down, you know, so he's, and Nicola Ayres there on giving him a bit of treatment. So we'll see how he goes, you know.
So we delaying the play here as Keith Cowan gets a bit of attention. Looks like maybe it could be a hamstring trouble. We got a consultation going down here with the Harps team, just maybe not make sense of what Waterford are doing. Same with the movement. It's been very good so far, and it's caused problems already.
Yeah, you don't want your captain to go down like that, holding his hamstring, you know. So I think he had a bit of trouble with it there over the last couple of weeks and that, you know. So you know yourself with hamstrings, you know it'll be tough to play on, but you know it's not a bad stop for Fun Harps as well. I see the whole team was over to the dugout and Dave Rogers giving them a bit of direction because, as it says, it's really difficult to mark movement. So it's nice to get a wee break and play and just get a bit of direction from the manager.
Yeah, they certainly wouldn't want to lose Keith communicating back there and organising his team because of the movement that Waterford are making there. So we're into the 14th minute here at Fun Park. Still 0-0, and Harps definitely fortunate to be still at 0-0, but that's football sometimes. They're both trying to keep it going here now. There's a So again, they're going to go long this down the side here, side the stand. It's Hammer. No Philip De Silva to flick them on tonight, Shane, but Michael Harris takes it in well. And this is a wee half chance for Ryan Flood in the box. Is a decent enough pullback. Probably needed Sean O'Donnell maybe get to the front post a bit near, but it was a long way to come from the left wing. Well gathered there by Martin.
Yeah, it was a good overlapping run there from Ryan Flood as well. And it was a nice wee cross there with his right foot, and Sean O'Donnell just didn't get across quick enough. But it was a good run from him because he was away out in the sideline, and he nearly got there. So positive move from Van Harps there.
So Dan McCallion gets closed down very, very quickly. He's under pressure here. Yeah, it was a wee further on him. So it's the Waterford number 20, Otto and Keith Curran having a few words here. It might have been. He's certainly been lively in the first 15 minutes. The number 20, Otto Shane, he's been causing a bit of trouble with his movement and finding space in behind the lines.
Yeah, he definitely is, and as he started off out the right there, and look where the ball is now, giving away a free out the left. So really, really positive player, and very direct as well once he gets the ball.
So again, Van Harps looking to go long. It's well won by Phillips. McCann sends it back down. A bit of head tennis going on. Just need to settle down here, the home team. It's that man again, Ottawa, who gets on the ball. Shane McMonagle wants the throw off Ottawa. So Shane McMonagle out in the far left going to take this throw for Van Harps. He's going to go long down the line looking for the head of Flood, but he's knocked out of play. It's a throw to Waterford.
You know, it'll be interesting to see if Van Harps just does sit on there, kind of mid to low block there, and just contain them and let Waterford play in front of them. And once they start playing through them, to turn them over and then maybe knock it onto the channels and to break pretty quick.
Yeah, definitely, because they seem to be able to play through here at the moment, and just to be too much room to play maybe. Very good in possession, technically very good. Some of the players are. There's a bit of movement in the game by the centre forward he's come out to look for, but not much communication from the Harps players.
You know, I would like to see what their transition into defending is, you know, because they're looking to play forward all the time here.
It's a dangerous ball into the box. I think that came off McCallion.
Yeah, I would like to, you know, they're playing forward and they're getting confident playing forward. I'd like to see a wee bit of contain, you know, Harps contain them for a while, turn them over and see how quickly that they can attack. Van Harps can attack and see how quickly Waterford can get back into defend, you know, because their mindset is really going forward, play forward and push forward, you know, so it'll be interesting to see if they could.
Early on here, Shane, Van Harps selecting to go long with their goal kicks and stuff. Normally like to play it a bit, but just a wee bit of change tonight from Dave Rogers. Yeah,
changed a wee bit of attack. It's usually you're playing out as much as possible, but it's good to mix it up as well. You play the reality of what's in front of you as well, you know.
Yeah, Shane McMonagle, a good clearance there for Van Harps. Sean O'Donnell will battle for this one, but he's O'Keefe just a bit too strong. It'll come to O'Donnell again. He rolls his man very well. He's got a chance to get at centre half. Cantwell, he's put in a good tackle. And he's played it, just retain possession again. It's O'Keefe on the ball. Goes back to the keeper Martin, who will look for Phillips. Options forward as Parsons comes inside. But he ignores that option and goes back to Cantwell. Again, patient in the build-up.
Really difficult for Ryan Flood up there. You know, he's stopping. He needs to stop the ball getting across to the other centre half. But the opposite winger then needs to tuck on, so he can nearly mark the other centre half to stop the ball getting across. You know, so you're chasing the ball up and down, but you're really chasing the ball sideways as well across the pitch. Yeah,
it could be a long night for Ryan Flood chasing up there, but again there, and here's a very dangerous opportunity, but Seamus Keogh has cleared the lines for Van Harps. So they're getting a bit of joy, getting balls into the box, but defending very well Harps so far.
Yeah, they seem to be containing any balls coming on there from the right or the left hand side. So Seamus Coe did very well getting back goal side there as well. They cleared away.
So it's going to be the right back O'Keefe. I do again. He's seen plenty of the ball in his first 20 minutes. And he's put a dangerous ball in, but Tim Heimer will pick it up. So Dan McCann will peel off this time, looking from his keepers, look to build up. Movement inside by Harris, but that's ignored as it go a bit longer. Again, a bit of room in the midfield there for Bagley. And Campbell, who likes to get on the ball and drive into midfield there, finds his right back, O'Keefe. That's a good switch of play. Over to the side of the pitch, Phillips. He'll drive now into the space. Finds his left back, Burke. Here's too much time and space, it cuts inside. And he goes again, right foot. No, he's slipped it off. There's a collision between him and Keith Kern at the edge of the box, but nothing doing. Ado, who's turned inside. Sean O'Donnell, he's still on the ball, looking dangerous. Oh, that was a big chance for number, was it centre forward, 27, was it him? McMenemy, was it? Had a wee half chance there?
I think it just, it was coming towards him and it dragged up on the pitch a wee bit, it was a bit sticky, the pitch, and he just kind of scuffed it. He said a wee bit too early, he was a bit too anxious about it. Just looking at, the last time Finn Harris played out, they played at Dahi McCallion, Michael Harris came short for it, and Seamus Coe went long. Michael Harris made a run onto the middle and he was free, but he made a run then and behind as well. But Afiati just came looking for it and was standing in the middle of the pitch with nobody around him. Yeah. So Dahi McCallion could have found him. So maybe that is something that you can work on. Get the wingers coming off the wing. Stay wide, coming off the wing into midfield, and play it into them and there rather than going down the channel. Because the centre halves for Waterford, they seem to be eating up a lot of the long balls.
Yeah, a bit of a concern here now for Waterford, as well, to be fair, one of the best players so far in the first 21 minutes, number 20, Adu, who's been on the ball a lot, has gone down with an injury. So Keith Long will have an anxious wait here to see how he's doing. He's back on his feet, and the physio's giving him the thumbs up, so he should be okay to continue, you'd think. So a warm night here at Finn Park. The players won't mind getting another wee water break there, Shane.
No, nice to get a wee break, and a few words of tactics as well, or encouragement from the manager as well, always helps him.
So another long ball by Tim Heimer, and Flood will contest it again, but both him and Phillips have missed it. There's a high foot there from the left back, Burke, on Michael Harris, who Burke's going to get a yellow card. Harps players looking for more, but I think it was Non's attempt to get the ball. So another stoppage in play here. We've had a few here tonight. It's been a lot of balls evenly contested by both teams. Michael Harris coming at the worst for that one. He was definitely caught by the stud, Shane, but I think a yellow, definitely the right call there.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there was any malice in it. It wasn't a red card, I don't think. No.
He's definitely supporting a good gasher anyway. He's taking a bad cut there. So we had a few stoppages tonight here at Finn Park. There'll be a lot of injury time, I think, at the end of this first half, Shane.
Yeah, there sure is. It's a competitive game, It's there's no dirtiness or anything in it. It's just a good competitive, strong game.
Yeah. So
and Michael Harris got a bang to the head there.
yeah, he certainly was caught.
Here,
that was obvious from up here. He was caught for sure, but
yeah,
it looks like he's going to be able to continue though. So Ryan Flood will an in-swinger to the back post, be attacked by McCallion. There's another collision there. I think he's got a head injury too. The referee, he'll have to stop this. But he's up again. Oh, there's a wee half chance there. I think it was Shane McMonigal who just didn't really catch it well. Shane kind of came at him. He didn't really.
Just need to be careful here now. Van Harps in transition here.
Yeah.
It looks like.
And Michigo with the tackle there. Just a wee delay of Michael Harris getting back on and was trying to stop the bleeding, I'd say. That's that man Burke who was involved in that collision will get a chance to put this ball into the box uncontested. Keith Curran clears his lines. Baba just can't get the header. I do look for overlap and run from O'Keefe. He decides to ignore it, but now he looks for him. It's going to be an in-swing and cross. It's very dangerous. And there's, oh, what a save by Tim Haber. Oh, that's a known goal, I think, maybe, or did he get the ball nicked from him, maybe from Parsons, was it, Shane?
Yeah, a good ball in from the right-hand side and a great strike and a fantastic save by Tim Haber. I thought it was on the corner before he saved it, and he kind of grabbed it out from behind him, came back out, and Kevin Porter will be disappointed himself, because as all good defenders, you should be goal side ready for the palm out by the goalkeeper. But as all good strikers would do as well, they should be ready as well. So he just got there before him, and it's 1-0 Waterford.
So 1-0 to Waterford here in the 25th minute here at Fun Park. Again, it was a dangerous cross coming from the right hand side, Shane, and it was an absolutely fantastic save by Tim Hamer. Some reflexes.
Yeah, and you can see he's disappointed there because making a save like that there, and that's really a tap on then after it, So
yeah.
But Harps have to start again. They Waterford are very good on the ball, well set up as well. Work hard off the ball.
So Harps enters the play again. Seamus Keogh putting the high press on, and it's a throw for Waterford. So that throw's gone the whole way out there. So it'll be a Finn Harps throw here on the right hand side. Porter with the throw. Michael Harris steps inside, finds Seamus Keogh, who turns back out again. He's done well, get ball up the wing, but Burke should be onto that, and he'll see it out for a goal kick to Waterford. So a couple other scores from around the grounds as we approach half-time of some of them games. Wexford 0, Longford Town 1, Cove Ramblers 1, Athlone Town 1, Kerry FC 0, Bray Wanderers 0, Treaty United 0, and Gall United 1. And it's 1-0 here to the visitors, Waterford against Finn Harps, as we go into the 28th minute. Again, it's that right side again. Idaho with a cross. Keith Curran has defended it. Shane McMonigal cleared. It doesn't get much distance on it. The ball stays alive. Bagley, who goes out to O'Keefe. It's a terrific cross into the box. Oh, that's well taken by McManamy, but so it was. So it's number 19, Ronan Coughlin that time. Shane, he did well to get it under control, and he nearly stuck it away.
Yeah, brilliant control. He just couldn't get turned to have a shot. Dow down the right hand side causing a bit of problems again, but you can be too eager at times, so maybe going for the ball and selling themselves the defender a wee bit, so that led to him taking a good touch. So they go back and defend it.
Good ball in. It's headed clear by Porter, I think, that time. And script clear by Seamus Keogh. Sean O'Donnell trying to compete for this. It's a very strong header by left back Burke again. So Fun Harps team a wee bit out of ideas here, Shane. They need a bit more movement further forward.
Yeah, I think there's a wee change in the front three as well. I think
Yeah.
Sean O'Donnell's gone up front and Ryan Flood's away out the left hand side, you know, so maybe he's more comfortable out there, and see how Sean gets up, on up the front. There's a lot of pace about him, Sean. So
yeah, that ball just eludes Flood actually on the left, and it's going to be the right back O'Keefe who goes long. Keith Curran with the header out to the midfield, but it's picked up by number 7 Shane Griffin. And against that man, Ottawa will go at Shane McMonigal. There's a good tackle by McMonigal. Flood now gets on the ball. They're just giving it away, and again it's Waterford in the final third. McManamy goes back to Bagley. McManamy. Keith comes back into the centre of the field. And it's good play here by Waterford as they move the ball well. And again, Phillips drives into that space. It's a decent tackle, but it's picked up again, the second ball. And it's into Coughlin, who's turned inside very, very well. This looks very ominous for Harps, and it is a goal for Waterford as they go 2-0 up. Shane, he turned inside there. He had no else in his mind but to get past the next player and stick it away.
Good spell of possession, in fairness to Waterford. They moved the ball from left to right and then back over again. Fuzzing the ball into players as well. The centre half came out. He pushed out. Kind of drew on a few players as well. It was knocked into Coughlin there, and you know, as all good strikers do, he took a good first touch and he got turned towards the goal. Always wanted to go on his right hand side. Maybe he could have pushed him down on his left hand side, but it was a great finish then in the end up as well. Just placed it in the corner. So 2-0 up here to Waterford.
Yeah, Waterford definitely playing with a lot of confidence tonight after that good result last weekend, and they're all hungry looking for the ball, not afraid to get on it. Certainly powerful with their running as well. So Harps have it all to do here as we're into the 32nd minute here at Finn Park. So it's a good header by Seamus Keogh. See there'll be a reaction from the home team. The ball goes over. Sean O'Donnell contests for it, but hits the referee, so that ball will be given back to Waterford. I'd say they were in possession. Probably wasn't one of the teams Dave Rogers wanted to face this weekend, Shane, after the run of results recently. Waterford playing well.
Yeah, it's a tough enough league as well, you know, and of course Waterford are pushing for the title. Not the best team that you wanted to face for sure, but you know it focuses the mind as well for the young players, and I say it's a long-term project. Yeah,
chance here for Baba to get a shot away. It's well blocked by the defender. Seamus Keogh with a nice turn as he drives forward. Mashigo goes to McCallion, who gets into the opposition's half. We haven't seen enough of that tonight. And they've just given it away, unfortunately, through Porter. And Tim Hammer will come out and clear this to McCallion. Oh, he's still delayed in that. He's going to pick up a yellow card here, I'm afraid. He's just stopped the play. So it's number 27 there. McManamy just robbed him. Shane in the middle of the field. It's probably nowhere to be taking on a player, is it? From your days playing here, you'd know that. I know that. It wasn't the right thing to do. Now you should have moved it a wee bit quicker. But you know, you make them decisions in the heat of the moment, you know, and once it doesn't come off, you know, oh God, I shouldn't have done that, you know. But I suppose it is taking the booking then for the team, because they were going to break. I think it was 4v2 at the back, or 3v2 at the back, you know. So, but one thing was good on, you know, there was a wee bit of scuffling then after it, you know, and so Noah Baba was straight on there to protect Dahi McCallion, you know. So it was good to see, but the teammates kind of sticking up for each other. So yeah, and you can't blame McCallion too, Shane, for trying something different there, because they haven't really got much going forward here tonight. So you probably just got a wee bit of frustration trying to get something different going and get a bit of space in the middle of the field. So it's a free kick though for Waterford. A bit of argy-bargy in the box again on the far side between the two captains, Phillips and Keith Cowan. It's a dangerous ball, and it's taking a deflection and then it's hitting the bar and gone over there. So it came off a Harp's head there. I'm not sure if Tim got a finger on it or not, but it's definitely hit the bar and went over. Another dangerous ball into the box, and as we enter the 35th minute here.
Yeah, I think it came off. It was Coughlin that headed it and came off Noah Baba, you know. So it was tight enough to get something on it, you know, and it flicked onto the bar. So corner here for Waterford.
Yeah,
it's going to be an outswinger.
Yeah, it's going to be left foot of Bagley this time. So there's a bit of movement in the box. It's gone deep to the far post. It's well headed there by Dahi McCallion. That one swept to the very back. Keith Cowan will contest here. Good header clear by Flood. Michael Harris has sliced that one to number 19, Coughlin, who is found. Oh, it's good skill there by Griffin. This is, oh, what a save. But there's, oh, great defending by Shane McMonigal. And it's Tim Heimer, looks like he's come out injured after that one. Shane, it was a great save there by Tim again, keeping them in it. And Waterford hit the bar again.
Yeah, it was great feat in the first instant, you know, and he took a cut inside and a shot in. It was fantastic save by Tim Heimer as well. You know, the saves he pulled off here today is just unbelievable. Thought it was going to be the same as the last goal, just a tap in for the forward. But in fairness, you know, I think it was Shane McMonigal maybe came
Shane,
in,
yeah.
and contested as well. I think Tim Heimer got a knock on the face as well. So, but a good passage of play again by Waterford, but a fantastic save from Tim Heimer again. And I suppose Shane learning from the previous goal, you know, just getting on there and getting something on it to clear it.
Yeah, so the referee looks like he's going to book a couple of players here after a skirmish in the 6-yard box there after that incident. It's going to be, I think, is it Keith Cowan and maybe Coughlin, is it? Yeah, they're going to get a yellow card each here. So the Fun Harps goal, living the charm Blythe there again as it's crashed off the bar after a great save by Tim Heimer again. So we'll just use this stoppage and play just to let you know about some of the fixtures in the Fun Harps Academy this weekend. So for the men's under 19s, are away to Drogheda this weekend on Sunday. The under 17s are away to Dundalk tomorrow, and the under 15s are here in Finn Park on Sunday at 2 o'clock against Sligo Rovers, and the under 14s will play Club Kildare here tomorrow at Finn Park at 2 p.m. So if you're out and about. And then tomorrow the under 17 women's team are down in Piemont United, and on Sunday the under 19s are away to Bray Wanderers. So after a long delay again, there's going to be a corner for Waterford on the far side. He's going to be an outswinger this time by the looks of it. I think it's Griffin on the ball. As Bagley is at the edge of the box, totally unmarked if this ball makes its way to him. Nearly did, but Keith Cowan finds Keogh, who will go along for the pacey O'Donnell, who's going to go through here. No, he's gone down, but they've both gone down. I think it was the left back Burke who wasn't much in that chain, was it?
No, I don't think so. I think the ball held up. I think the ball held up, and the two of them kind of went ahead of it because the two of them were running that fast, and it's just a wee tangle. I don't think there was anything in it. So I think Ray Burke, I think it was coming across here. He might have, Sean O'Donnell might have landed in his ankle, and I think Sean O'Donnell, his side or his hip, may have landed on Burke's boot. So he's a wee bit of bother, but Sean will be okay, I would say.
Yeah, so we'll behold another stoppage here at Finn Park tonight. We've had plenty, Shane.
You'll have to give us a song, Paddy.
We're not that desperate yet. So, Shane, just I suppose an opportunity just to, what is Dave Rogers thinking at this moment? We know he's got a young team. We know there's a few injuries tonight. He's looking to keep things positive for the team as we're trying to get to half time here. I'm sure we'll be happy to get to 2-0 and get them in and get a chat to the lads and just maybe reshape and have a look at what's going on.
Yeah, he knows the quality of players they're playing against as well, and where they are in the league. So, but he knows it's a learning curve for all them players, and he's got another window coming up here as well. He probably he brought on a few players as well there, Stephen Doherty and Dixie Ferry as well. So just to strengthen up the squad. But it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve, and they're learning very, very quickly in this league. But he'd probably be glad to get them in, give them a wee bit of direction. It's hard to go toe to toe with players like us here as well, and the caliber of players. So, as I says, kind of in the outset, maybe sit and contain for a wee while. See how it goes. Let them play. Let Waterford play in front of you and across, over and back, and then set wee traps, turn them over, and then hit them in the break. So maybe he'll do that in the second half.
Yeah, definitely, Shane. So it's going to start off with a drop ball again, as both players are. It's look like they're going to be okay to continue from the far side there. So
just on that, I think Dave Rogers is trying to get them to chase the ball up high. Chase the ball, look forward, play forward, run forward, kind of. So that's the ethos really that he plays at, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it'll just take time. And once it does click and with the whole squad, it'll be very exciting to watch.
Yeah, definitely a lot of patience required around here at Fun Park as Dave Rogers trying to get the system of play in operation here. But at the moment, it's definitely Waterford controlling this game as the left back Burke is back in the game now. He'll take this throw on the stand side here, but then movement ahead of him again. And it's Bagley who's got on the ball again himself. And Griffin in the middle of the field, Shane, the two playmakers have been on the ball a lot tonight and really dictating the play, haven't they?
Yeah, and they're very brave as well. They're looking for the ball in tight areas, not afraid to get the ball and just maybe turn and play forward or knock it back to the other centre half or fullback. So really, really confident in the ball. Yeah,
and Griffin finds himself up on the right wing and he wins a throw for his team. Noah Baba. That's right, it was Machego that time covering back. So Sean O'Donnell gets on the ball on the left wing, makes a strong run up the wing and wins a throw for his team. So be a throw in here, Shane Monagle on the far side. Again, time and space for McMonagle as it comes inside. So a bit tight in there, but the Baba's just lost the ball. There's a break on here for Waterford. Noah makes the overlap and run. McManamy finds him. He's going to take on Baba. Oh, he's done well. He breaks into the box. Trouble here for Harps, but well defended by young Sean O'Donnell, who's it's a corner. So
yeah, no, Baba held him up there a wee bit, and it was good feet there. Got past him. Sean O'Donnell, in fairness to him, he got back and made blocked the cross coming on. So good work by the winger.
So again, it's another corner for Waterford. So into the 43rd minute here at Fun Park as the hosts try to add to their advantage before half time. Oh, it's hit the bar again, but there's a infringement before that. There's no Baba was adjudged to be pulled down there.
Yeah, see what they done there. They had one centre half way out. Keith Cowan was marking him. So he was way out of the box, and I would rather have Keith Cowan just on the edge of the 6 yard line just to go and attack things. So it was smart play there from Waterford to draw out nearly your best header of the ball out of the box. But yeah, that's where I would like him anyway. Just on the 6, going and attacking things.
Yeah. A lot of credit to Keith Flong, former Bohemians manager here, Shane of Waterford. He certainly has them playing a different brand of football, and they look like they're thriving at the moment. They certainly do a lot of work on the training ground, no doubt, like most teams, but it's paying off for them tonight as they go back to Martin.
Yeah, and he's not on that long. It's around 6 weeks or so, I think, or 4 to 6 weeks. His first game was against Van Harps down in the RSC down Waterford, you know. So as you say, they've got them playing a good brand of football. A lot of movement, kind of in front of the back four, from the midfielders or wingers, and centre forward really stays up. But the rest of the team kind of move laterally and horizontally as well across the pitch. Really difficult to mark.
Yeah. So Keith will go back to Martin. Gain patience in the build-up. So it gains a strong burst into the middle of the field from Phillips as he's uncontested. Michego goes in that time. Like Manaway. Ball to Coughlin, who comes inside to Izawu. That's a dangerous ball, but Tim Heimer will claim that for Van Harps. Be interested to see how many minutes are added on here at the end of this first half, Shane. There has to be maybe 6 or 7, I think, at this stage.
Yeah, and you know, Phillips stepping on from centre half into midfield is really creating an overload in midfield as well, and somebody has to come towards him, so you can pop it off. He can pop it off to his other midfielder in there. So I think you know there's too big a gap between the back four, I think, and the front line. So it's given a lot of.
So Sean O'Donnell on the far side. Oh, looks like so yeah, 6 minutes, and we're not surprised there of all the stoppages. Porter takes the ball in, but it looks like they just fouled Parsons there, just too eager.
Yeah, so I think it's a lot of work for the midfield three to get back and forward and side to side as well. But come here, good run there by Sean O'Donnell. He did very well down the left hand side, and not a bad ball. You know, I suppose you need an out and out centre forward then going across the keeper, or across the first defender to have a wee nick in. You know.
Yeah, definitely good work there by young O'Donnell. He's done well tonight, Shane, and from the start tonight again, and he's done very well.
Yeah, I think he just needs a wee bit of confidence, and you know, in a few starts. So. He seems to be relishing the challenge at the minute.
So Waterford going to go long this time as Martin. It's a well contested header as Keith Cowan will look to go long to O'Donnell again. It's a decent ball out to the wing. O'Donnell gets on this now. He'll fancy his chances again against O'Keefe. He's cut inside so well, and he's done brilliant, but he's just couldn't pick anybody else in the middle. Again, a great run by young O'Donnell, showing a wee turn of pace there. And that gives the home fans something to shout about.
You know, I like seeing that from a winger. You know, he went down the line there about 2 minutes ago, so he went out on the outside of the fullback.
Yeah,
that time he came in the inside, you know, so change it about a wee bit. It'll be interesting to see what the defender does the next time, you know, because he doesn't know which way he's going to go. Yeah. But last 5 minutes, Sean O'Donnell's really let it up there.
I thought he might have pulled the trigger there. She might have got inside the box, not a wee angle, just with a bit more experience. He might fancy taking that on, but he actually did very well to create the chance.
Yeah, I thought that myself as well. And maybe seen somebody in the box, he thought it was free, you know, but yeah, maybe you know, he's be a bit more selfish or greedy just to have a shot, you know, because he had a good opportunity there.
Yeah. So Van Harps looking for a lifeline here before half time. Ryan Flood's going to send his one with his left foot without looking for the likes of Keith Cowan and McMonigal in here at the back post. Dahi McCallion even deeper. It's gone very deep to McCallion. He's kept it in, he's done well to keep it in. Keith Cowan will look for a centre half partner. But it's danger of being caught in the break here, but Kevin Porter heads it out of play. Well, that's the most positive we've seen from Van Harps in the first half. The last couple minutes there, a great run by couple runs by Sean O'Donnell and a free kick there edge of the box that put the away team under a bit of pressure.
Yeah, I think you know the two attacks really was a pass really from the centre half out to Sean O'Donnell. You know, so that's what I was saying. If you contain it, you know, Sean has the pace to run on behind. You know, if you can contain the team for a while, and then kind of get the ball directly up to the channels or run on behind. You know, so cause a wee bit of bother.
Stephen Griffin here in the final third, but it's just giving that away. It's a good block by Parsons, so it's a throw in here to Van Harps deep in their own half.
Yeah, just a shout out to the Waterford supporters as well, making the long journey up from Waterford, you know, so you are very welcome to Fun Park.
There's certainly plenty more on that far side there, and I'm sure they're delighted with their team's first half performance so far as we come to the last couple of minutes of this first half. Goes missed that. It's cleared by Baba. So again, Ryan Burke's going to throw this in, waiting for the movement ahead of him. So Stephen Griffin turns inside. He's got a chance to release one here, and just took a wee deflection, took the pace off it. They're looking for the speedy O'Donnell again. So Keith closed him down very quickly this time. He doesn't fancy the chase, and he's shown a wee bit of experience there against the young lad, and he's done well defending that. Helped into a good area of the pitch. Keith Cowan plays it forward into Shinus Kyo. He's turned very well. It looks for a good through ball. Michael Harris has a wee half chance here, but the keeper's done very well, Martin, to come out and clear it. It's helped forward again. Keith Porter wins the header very well. Michael Harris has a chance to put the ball in the box. Oh, how cool is that, Shane Cantwell? As a former centre half yourself, would you fancy doing something like that in your own 6-yard box?
On the left foot, maybe. I know on the right foot. That was good. He couldn't really, you know, if he had swung the leg at it, he could have put it in his own net.
Correct,
so it was probably the right idea to try to take a touch. He did very well. It was calm.
Super defended by Cantwell there. He was definitely under pressure. Offside here against O'Donnell. But again, it was good encouraging play by Harps there, Shane. Down the inside here between Harris and Porter.
Yeah, just talking about Niall O'Keefe there, you know, he closed down Sean O'Donnell very quickly there in his own half. So I suppose if you're playing against pace, you know, and they receive the ball with their back towards the goal, you get that on them as quickly as possible so they can't get turning and run at you.
Yeah, just showing all his experience there. So again, Paul Martin is going to go long this time. Adu gets the ball, but it's a good tackle by McMonaghan to recover the situation. But it's back with Adu again. He loves a trick, and he's done very well on his far side. He'll lay it back to O'Keefe, who's going to whip this in. Karen with the clearance, and the ref decides that's enough. So 2-0 here to Waterford at half time. And Shane, we have to say they're good value for their lead here, but encouraging signs, and maybe in the last 5 or 6 minutes of that, maybe just of normal time and injury time there for Finn Harps.
Yeah, I think so. The first 40 minutes really, Harps really struggled to contain the movement of Waterford. The last 5 minutes, I thought they kind of grew onto the game, you know. So maybe in this now second half we can start off on that foot as well and push forward and maybe